Subscribe the channel for latest updates. Press the bell icon. Get ready for the dictation. At the count of 3, 2, 1, start. This petition under Article 32 of the Constitution was preferred by 6 persons who purported to carry on the business of preparing, printing, publishing and selling textbooks for different classes in the schools of Punjab. It is alleged that the Education Department of the Punjab government has, in pursuance of their so-called policy of nationalization of textbooks, issued a series of notifications since 1950 regarding the printing, publication and sale of these books, which have not only placed unwarrantable restrictions upon the rights of the petitioners to carry on their business but have practically ousted them and other fellow traders from the business altogether. It was submitted that no restrictions could be imposed upon the petitioner's right to carry on the trade, which was guaranteed under Article 19(1)(g) of the Constitution by mere executive orders without proper legislation, and that the legislation, if any, must conform to the requirements of Clause 6 of Article 19 of the Constitution. Accordingly, the petitioner prayed for issuance of writ in the nature of mandamus directing the Punjab government to withdraw the notifications which have affected their rights. It was contended that the executive government of a state was wholly incompetent without any legislative sanction to engage in any trade or business activity, and that the acts of the government in carrying out their policy of establishing monopoly in the business of printing and publishing textbooks for school students is wholly without jurisdiction and illegal. That assumes that the state could create a monopoly in its favor in respect of a particular trade or business, which could be done not by any executive act but by means of a proper legislation which should conform to the requirements of Article 19(6) of the Constitution. It is argued that it was not open to the government to deprive the petitioners of their interest in any business or undertaking which amounts to property without authority of law and without payment of compensation as is required under Article 31 of the Constitution. It was also argued that the government has no power in law to carry on the business of printing or selling textbooks for the use of school students in competition with private agencies without the sanction of the legislature. The Supreme Court dismissed the petition, holding that the executive wing of the state could issue such notifications regulating, restricting the rights of the petitioners from carrying on the trade of publishing books. The court held that the power of the executive, being coextensive with that of the legislature as provided for under Article 162 of the Constitution. Therefore, the court held such restrictions of the right to carry on trade and profession as provided for in Article 19(1)(a) could be placed by the executive without there being a law to enforce the same. The judgment in the instant case makes the proposition beyond doubt that the power of the executive is coextensive to that of the legislature, and thus the executive is empowered to carry on the measures and exercise the powers as vested within the legislature so long as they are within the permissible constitutional limits.